This is the VOA Special English Health Report. The International Red Cross movement grew out of a major battle in the unification of Italy. The Battle of Solferino took place 150 years ago in June of 1859. Volunteers from Red Cross and Red Crescent societies around the world gathered in the Solferino to mark the anniversary. About 8,000 people marched in the chocolate event called the Fiaccolata. They followed in the footsteps of those who took injured soldiers from Solferino to the nearest village, Castiglione. Huntington Senior National Youth Residents of Uganda Red Cross Societies say the visits make him want to work harder to help people. He says he is going back to the Uganda to work for the humanities. He says when young people come together, they have these possibilities of doing whatever it takes to make the world a better place. In the battle, Allied French and Sardinian troops defeated the Austrian armies. Around 6,000 men were killed and more than 30,000 were wounded. Yet, says Swiss historian Francois Bouillon, the battle lasted only 12 hours. He said the Swiss businessman named Henri Dunant was horrified by what he saw. Thousands of wounded were brought to the next town of Castiglione. There was almost no medical assistance. Mr. Dunant saw thousands of men suffering from very deep wounds and fled to die without any real assistance. Mr. Briand said Henri Dunant quickly took action. The businessman got local women to provide food and water. He also got them to address the wounds of soldiers without concern for their nationality. Mr. Dunant later wrote a book called A Memories of Solferino. In it, he launched two ideas. One were the idea of volunteer relief societies to provide assistance to the wounded or other peoples. This led to the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. The second idea were the cities protecting the wounded and medical personnel on the fields of battle. This explains historian Francois Bouillon in the origins of the genus conversion. Stephen Ryan is the communication officer for youth and volunteers at the International Federations of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. He says it is important to get young people involved in volunteer work at an early age. He says young people need to be given the chance to feel like they are making a difference in the world. And that is a VOA Special English Health Report.